everyone, I'm Coach Arun and welcome to my channel. I'm sure the interview tips that I have shared with you are really helping you, and I'm once again with you to share yet another very important topic, and that is 12 important things that you should not say during your interview. But before we really go into the topic, I want you to like my channel, subscribe my channel, and share the views that I'm sharing if you feel that they are really valuable and can help others also. Well, I'm sure that every interview that you attempt and you go for an interview, your first goal is to impress the interviewer, because there are so many other candidates who are applying for the same role which you have decided to, and it is very important that you do all the right things when you are answering your questions to the interviewer, because at the end of the day your interview has to like you, not just by terms of the answers that you give, but also the skills, the knowledge and the experience that will come together in your answers that will impress him that you are the right fit candidate over other candidates. But at the same time, when you are preparing for your interview and you are preparing your answers to the potential questions that can come, if you make a small mistake, if you say few things that can really put a red flag in the mind of the interviewer, the chances are that you will lose out. And exactly this is what I'm going to share, these 12 important things that you should avoid while you are going for your next interview. So the first thing that the interviewer may ask you, so what made you to apply for this job? Now, a lot of times when you are not prepared, a lot of people answer, I came to know from my friend, I just got the information yesterday night and I'm here to give you an interview. Or sometimes it happens that I was really short of time and I thought I will go and give an attempt for this interview. Now, if you make a statement like this, it will definitely, blow off the mind of the interviewer on the other side, because he can really see that you are not prepared for the job, you are not ready for the interview, and you have just casually walked in. So pay attention to, if you are going to an interview and if you are going to make a statement like this, you are going to lose. The second question that an interviewer can ask you, so what made you decide to leave your current job? And you say that, my current company, it is not good. The culture is not good. I'm getting suffocating in that organization, because the targets are so huge and the demands are so high, and I think this all makes me think that my current organization is not that good enough, and that is the reason I decided to quit. Now imagine if you give an answer like this, what impression you are telling to the interviewer on the other side, that tomorrow when you join our organization and when we ask you to deliver certain numbers, certain targets, certain objectives, you would have the same impression. So you have already cut your legs while you are speaking all these lines, and you have really potentially blocked your chances to get selected for this interview. So pay attention that never criticize, abuse your current company. The third part, so what made you to decide to quit your job? And you say that I was not gelling well with my boss. I was not getting along with my boss, and that is the reason I decided to quit my job. And some people even add to this. They say that because my boss is micromanaging, he has made my life hell, and he's not actually allowing me to do my work freely. He's not giving me that freedom. So you are putting one after another point that why your boss is not good, and he is the only reason that you want to quit the job. Again, if you make a statement like this, you are telling that how much that whether can you handle the pressure, or two is, do you know how to manage your boss? And if you don't have those skills, probably you may have a similar problem over here, and you might quit in 6 months or 1 year time after entering into the system. So avoid criticizing your boss as any reason, even if he has been the reason. Don't give that reason in your interview if you really want to make an impact. Point number 4, a lot of candidates, when they come on the interview, they are really nervous. And though the interviewer tell them that relax, just be comfortable. But some or the other way say that I'm really nervous. Now, even if you are nervous, you really need to go back and work at the time of your preparation. And even if you are feeling nervous, you should learn that skill, how to manage that nervousness. But if you utter it out both verbally and in your non-verbal expressions to the interviewer, that means you are not ready for this. Because you are nervous. Your answers are not coming from your heart. They are just, you are very confused because your mind is not able to be in the center to focus on what the interviewer is asking. So if you say that I am nervous, though it is very natural, but again, a preparation, a skill which requires to be practiced and developed, then only your confidence will come out during your interview. Point number 5, when people say, I will do whatever it takes. Well, we all know that during the interview process, the hiring manager is definitely looking for incredibly talented and passionate people on their side. But at the same time, if you make a statement saying that whatever may be the job, I am ready to give everything, I can do anything that you want. Now, making such statements and over boosting yourself for unnecessary can put a red flag in the manager's mind or the hiring manager's mind. And that can really bleak your chances of getting through to that interview. So what you need to do is you need to really look into the job profile, look at what skills they are looking at, what the role demands, and how you are capable enough to provide solutions to those problems, and what skills that you have that will match their requirement. So don't say that I will do whatever that comes, whatever is the job, but focus on what skills that you have that can help them to hire you. Point number 6, people say, I know I don't have much experience. And generally when they say this, they say this particular piece, if you are getting into a new role or you are changing the industry. Because the interviewer will ask you that you have not done this job in the past, how will you come and do this since you don't have that experience? So though it is right on your part to say that you don't have that relevant experience to it, but at the same time, if you make a pitch saying that you have the passion and you have done that in the past, how you can transfer your skills from one area to another, and with high enthusiasm, you can definitely build on a new skill in a new project or in a new industry or in a new role, can really excite the interviewer. But if you just leave it and being too honest in saying that, yeah, I know that I lack experience in that particular field, can really put the interviewer off, because he may feel that even if you don't have the experience, you don't have the will to do it. You don't have the enthusiasm to take the new assignment on your side. Because many a times, if you are changing an industry or you are changing a particular role, let's say from sales to marketing, you are definitely entering into an area which requires a lot of skills. And even if you don't have, you do have the capability of transferring your existing skills into those desired skills that are there. So it all matters in the form of your passion, in the form of your excitement and enthusiasm that you bring on the table, that can really impress the interviewer.